Namaste, my dear friends, my dear gods, and my dear masters. Thank you for joining into this English Zoom free meditation session. Thank you, one and all. This is Soulful Saturday. How many of you are very new to this session? Just type chat in the chat new, so we will know how many new members have come today to this session. Just type chat new. Keep it interactive so we'll all feel that energy. Very nice, very nice. This is not a Kannada session, this is pure English session. Kannada sessions I do every day morning 11 o'clock. Okay, very nice. Chalamal ji, Shant ji, Shashi ji, okay, wonderful. Jagdish ji, Anushka, namaste. Somebody name administrator. Maybe you can rename, sir. We don't know who you are. Okay, wonderful. So, few people are new to this session. Thank you very much for joining today's session. For people who are new or people who are already attending, you might be knowing my name is Dr. Ayyappa Pindi. I've been meditating Anapanasati breath meditation for 22 years. Prior to that, I have been practicing many other meditation for 9 years. So totally put together, I have 31 years of experience in meditation and other spiritual paths. Thank you very much for joining today. So in today, what we are going to do, I'll just tell you the framework. So first 30 minutes we will meditate. 30 minutes we will meditate. I'll be playing some singing bowl, sound instruments for few minutes, and then we'll go to the recorded music. We'll all meditate. Let us stress out, let us push out all the stress, all the mental clocks we have received this entire week, and let us relax ourselves for the first 30 minutes. And post that, I'll be talking on a very interesting topic today about the mind a lot. Post that, I'll answer to all your questions until the last question flows. The session may go up to 8:30. So after the meditation, after my session, you can post all the questions in the chat. Don't post now because it may go up and it is very difficult to scroll. Thank you very much. We'll begin the meditation. For people who are new, people who don't know how to meditate, we are doing a meditation called Anapanasati, which is breath meditation. This is the exact meditation what Buddha did. And why did Buddha do this meditation? Because he wants to find two things. One is how to get enlightened, and also why there is suffering. He wants to get answers and also enlightenment. Prior to this, he tried so many methods and everything did not give what he exactly wanted. So under the Bodhi tree he sat, he observed the breath and he got all the answers. Similarly, whether we are going to try what did not work for him or we are going to try and do what worked for him, it is up to your choice. There is no force. But the first 9 years I have tried many meditations, but for the past 22 years I'm just closing my eyes and observing the breath. No other meditation techniques or methods. We have so many other knowledge to learn, implement techniques, but when it comes to the breath meditation, only one method. No other confusions. There's only sadhana. So thanks to Guruji Patriji for introducing me to this breath meditation in this lifetime. And he taught us the path of meditation, and he gave the freedom to go and teach meditation to the whole world. And he was a best friend forever. And he never believed in discipleship, he only believed in mastership and friendship. So during meditation, the first and foremost thing is the posture. The posture has to be comfortable. You can take good, if you are sitting in a chair like this, take a good back support. Do not trouble your body. And all the fingers into fingers. Don't put any mudras. All fingers into fingers. Let us lock the hand properly. Legs, cross it. Where you are folding the legs, you keep it folded if you are sitting in the floor. Most importantly, while during meditation, we must close our eyes. If you feel the spectacle is not needed, because anyway we are closing our eyes, remove it. I cannot remove because I have session, I have to keep looking into all the controls and play, so I'm not removing. So for people who are meditating now, remove your spectacles if it is not needed. It's not a must and sure, but there is no use of it. So when you close your eyes, all that you need to do is two things. Remember, first, observe your natural breath. We are all breathing. Even while I am talking now, when you are listening, the breathing is happening, but we are not observing. So in meditation, what we are going to do, we are just going to observe. Where we are going to observe? In this nostril area. Either the sensation or the airflow or the feelings here. So just observe the normal breath. The mind will push out all the unnecessary thoughts out of the system. So don't observe the thoughts. Actually, it is all going out. It is good for you. So don't observe the thoughts. Even by mistake, if you are observing the thought, remember and come back to the breath. Cut it and come back to the breath. With practice, it becomes very, very easy. So let us begin, my dear friends. Kindly close your eyes and start observing your natural breath. Be with your breath. Okay, my dear friends, kindly place both the hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and slowly open your eyes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining today's meditation session. Hope you all had a very good, relaxing, and energetic meditation. Post it in the chat. How did you feel? How is the meditation? Is it deep? Are you relaxed? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling something got released? Let me see. Feeling very light. Karpakamji, awesome. Deep. Deepaji, relaxed, divine, deep. Very relaxed, calm. Wow, feeling wow, wow. Meditation was relaxing. Very nice, very nice. Not able to concentrate properly, it's okay. I had fever now I am feeling relaxed. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. So many messages are pouring. Wonderful. See, when you get thoughts in meditation, it's very good because they are actually going out. Okay, just for 5 minutes. Pain in the third area, Maitri, it's actually good. Some activation is happening there. Calm. Very fantastic. Thank you very much. So now I'll move to the second part of this Soulful Saturday session. I'll give you a concept. Okay. I'll give you a concept. I will see if I can use my iPad or I can use a whiteboard. Can you all see the whiteboard? Are you able to see? Okay, thank you. Okay, all right. Felt sleepy in the end, that's okay. Heavy hands, yeah, no problem. So, I'll basically take this concept into 4 sections, okay? So, let me divide the screen into 4 sections. Are you able to see 4 sections? Just say thumbs or yeah, okay. All right. Thank you. So this entire concept, the name is Antakarana Shuddhi. Okay, Antakarana Shuddhi. It means very deep cleansing of our own mind. So basically the mind is divided into 4 sections. I'll put it in Sanskrit. Manas, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara, which is also called ego or I. So everybody is able to see the screen, 4 sections, Manasu, Buddhi, Chitta and Ahankara. Yes? Okay, thank you Chinmaji. So now we will go a little deeper into what is what. Manas, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. And why it is called Antakarana Shuddhi. So when somebody say Antakarana Shuddhi, it means all these 4 has to be perfected. So now please stop sending messages in the chat and let us focus on the concept. It may disturb others. Thank you. So this manas, it is always wavering. There is always question marks. This is called a lower part of the mind. Oscillating. Unable to take decisions. This is also conscious part of your self. Buddhi is the higher mind. In the Buddhi, you get right thinking. You get the right thinking. Right decision making happens in Buddhi. Chitta is nothing but storage, both conscious as well as subconscious. This ahankara or ego, this is identity. My home, my car, my body, me, my family, my name, my fame. This is ahankara. So 4 sections of our mind is manasu, buddhi, chitta, ahankara. Okay? You're clear in this? Right. So, what has to happen to the manas is, it has to become calm. What has to happen to the buddhi is, it has to become sharpened. What needs to happen to chitta is, it needs to be cleansed. And what should happen to ahankara, ego, is dissolve. That's all. So the unnecessary waverings of the mind has to calm. The buddhi, or another word for this is intellect, has to become sharpened. The chitta, all the unnecessary storage in the conscious and subconscious has to be removed. That is cleansed. The ahankara, which is me, mine, that has to get dissolved. Okay, so 4 sections basically. Mano, buddhi, chitta, ahankara. That's all. 4 sections. So these manas, that is the first one, which is called mind, which is called manasu, which is also called mano. The waves are lower waves. That is, when we are not meditating, what happens? The decision making becomes very difficult. Because you are consciously only dealing with your manas. Whether should I do today or tomorrow, should I eat or no, always there is confusion. When somebody in life unable to take decision, or always there is confusion, it means you are dealing with your own manas. A person who has good intellect, buddhi, that comes with more experience, book reading, knowledge, non-meditation, then the buddhi increases, then decision making happens very easily, very quickly. In other words, my Guruji always says, Buddha is a person who has buddhi. If you have buddhi, you are a Buddha, otherwise you are Buddhu. So where we should give importance is to the buddhi, not to the manas. Suppose somebody is coming and giving you some opinions about you. You are like this, you are like that. They have spoken, they left. So these ears heard it. Because you did not close, these ears heard it. Now whatever you hear has to get stored somewhere. Where it will get stored? It will see the emotions behind it. It is disturbing. So it will go and store in your chitta, and those waves are in your mind, manas. And somebody has come, he has given you some beautiful gyan from Bhagavad Gita or from somebody's spiritual experience, some knowledge they have thrown. Then the ears heard. You felt wow. You started thinking, oh, right, what a knowledge. Then this go and sits in where? Buddhi. If somebody speaks something, we say, don't you have buddhi? It means, from where are you talking? Either we are talking from the mind's perspective or intellect's perspective. If somebody do an act, they said, you don't have any buddhi. Means that act is driven by the mind, manasu. So, people say, you don't have buddhi. So, when the right things are heard, when the right things you read, when the right things you experience, it goes and stores in your intellect. It becomes your treasure house. It becomes your powerhouse. If useless things are heard, if useless things are discussed, gossips, all these things go and sits in your manas, that one lower section of the mind, and that is going to disturb you. That is going to lower your decision making power. It is going to affect your third eye. When we speak unnecessarily also, we are the first person who hears that, because other person may be 1 feet away, but this is only 3 inches away. So you are also hearing, it will go and store. The more you speak gossips, the more you speak nonsense, the more you speak complaints, the more you speak negativity, it all damages your own mind, manas, and then it will not allow you to take decisions. It will not allow you to live peacefully. So, who created hell? We are the own creators. We created hell for us. And we live in that hell every moment. Hello, hell. So anything we see, anything we listen, anything we read, anything go as an input, it should be helpful to us. It should be helpful to others. It should be useful so that our buddhi grows. The more your buddhi grows, the more it becomes sharpened. The decision making in your life becomes good. So these are only two sections. Two sections we saw, manas and buddhi. But there are 2 more sections, chitta and ahankara. This chitta, even if you give any number of inputs, the chitta cannot be touched. You sit whole lifetime from listening to many pravachanas, many good words, read books, whatever you do, the chitta cannot be touched because chitta is very deep. So, there is a saying, yogaha chitta vritti nirodha. Only by yoga, the chitta can be cleansed. And what yoga they are mentioning here? Dhyana yoga. Yoga, the word yoga means union. For example, in the word English, in the English words, you will see ing. If you bring sing, it becomes singing. If you bring eat, it becomes eating. If you bring meet, it becomes meeting. If you bring date, it becomes dating. So yoga is like that. There is no single word called yoga. Either there is Nada yoga, Dhyana yoga, Gnana yoga, Karma yoga. These are the divisions. So the word alone yoga is not enough. So what yoga if you do, it will touch the mind, is Dhyana yoga. So only a person who meditates, who do dhyana, it will go and touch the chitta. It means The chitta is very deep, subconscious level. Many times you have some habits, you don't know from where you got it. Not from childhood. You don't know you are doing that. It is coming from your subconscious patterns, past life traits, soul traits, we call it. In my entire generations of my family, nobody is into the field of music. But from my childhood, where did I get that love in music? Why I wanted to learn music? How I got all this music talent very early? Naturally, any instrument I catch, I will be able to play. From where I was getting this? It was stored in my deep subconscious because of from the past life traits. Both good and bad, we will have store in the subconscious. Whatever is unnecessary will be in subconscious, whatever necessary will be in chalice. CHALISE. That's a different section in the mind. So, that subconscious you can only touch if you do dhyana yoga, otherwise not possible. Your chitta can never be cleansed otherwise. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. So why I should do meditation? Somebody asked. To clear your chitta, Baba. Cleanse it. So this manas has to be calm. Calm your mind. Relax. Then music will help you. Buddhi, intellect, a knowledge, an experience, book will help you. But this chitta, you have to meditate, otherwise no way. Whatever you do, it will not cleanse. That antakarana shuddhi will never happen then. Many people say, I know the truth, I am not able to follow. Why? Because chitta is not cleansed. I know that I should not do wrong things, but I am doing, sir. Why? My mind is not in my control. I don't want to take the money, but I am taking it. I don't want to do wrong, but I don't know that moment I am losing control. Why? That guna, that chitta is not cleansed because they don't do meditation. If you don't do dhyana yoga, you cannot touch the chitta, you cannot cleanse your subconscious mind, then you cannot change your buddhi, gunas. People who don't do meditation, they will say this book said that book said that. They will keep on arguing. But only a person who meditates, do a dhyana sadhana, the transformation happens. Why? Where? Into the cellular level the transformation happens. Deeply the energy goes and works where? Chitta, subconscious level. Then the changes will come. So if you want to change, you must meditate. If you want other person to change, they must meditate. Sir, I meditate, will my family benefit? Definitely. Because the food you cook, the water you serve, the room where you live, it is nothing but your reflection. So your chitta cleanses, everything around you changes. But if they want to transform, they may feel good. But if they want to transform, they have to do their own meditation. Only when the chitta gets cleansed, the ahankara will go away. Otherwise, not possible. Ahankara, that identity, I, ego, will never go. Because it's an attachment. This is mine. This is me. That attachment will never go if the chitta is not cleansed. Your mind can be calmed, your buddhi can be sharpened, but chitta cannot be cleansed, ahankara cannot be dissolved. If you meditate, your chitta will be cleansed. If you do service without any expectation to others, then the ahankara will dissolve. What service? Soul level service. Somebody falls down, you go help, good. Somebody don't have food, you give, good. But they are temporary helps what you are giving. It will satisfy them and you for little layers. But deeply in subconscious level, if you want that ego to dissolve, otherwise they will say, see, that fellow fell down, I went and helped. He was not able to pay the school fees, I helped. Where is the ahankara went? It has increased. You are again putting a board saying, I helped him, I gave, I am giving, me. Then there is expectation, people should felicitate me. Without Atma Gyan, you cannot dissolve. So whatever the services we do, apart from this soul service, the ahankara will not dissolve, it will take to another level. Previously you are only identifying your own objects. Now you have started identifying, I helped, I donated, I gave, I. The big I, capital I has come. The small I has become capital I. Big problem. Only when the spiritual knowledge comes in, you will realize, when the chitta gets cleansed, you will realize, oh, I am a soul. I am here for experiences. I am here to wash my own karma. I am here to learn some soul life lessons. Everything here is a drama, but I need to act well. When you understand these things, the identity will dissolve. A serious fellow suddenly becomes a Krishna. Life is a joy. You will see. Somebody scolds. Okay, you scold. Nothing can disturb me. Somebody praise. Okay, you praise. Nothing can disturb me. So the words will suddenly have no meaning. The life will not have no meaning, because you will understand where you should focus. Why I am born? That is the question you will get. But without that yoga sadhana, dhyana yoga sadhana, nothing is possible. I have met intellectual people who has read thousands of books. No meditation. I have sat with them. Very difficult. They are very good in photography. They will say, in that book they said, this book they said. They continuously say many things. Many books they refer. I asked only one question. Are you living peacefully? No. Then what is the point? There is no peace, there is more confusion. The professions may say many things, but ultimately, are you healthy? Are you happy? Are you enlightened? No. Because of one thing, that dhyana sadhana, the spiritual practice, the sadhana is missing. After I came to spiritual society, PSSM, after learning meditation, I understood the highest service I can do. From my childhood, I always want to do service. I want to do, teach or give. That is my nature. I can't help it. Otherwise, I cannot sleep. Something I need to tell or do something to somebody, otherwise I cannot sleep. That's my nature from the childhood. But after learning meditation, I understood teaching meditation is the highest service I can do, because it is cleansing their subconscious blockages, it is cleansing their karma, it is giving them enlightenment, it is giving their health, it is giving their peace, whatnot. So from day 2, I learned this meditation, I started teaching. Nowhere else, previously I learned 4 or 5 meditation, nobody gave me permission to go and teach. They say, this is the meditation you should do, don't share with anybody. It's only to you. And if you want to share, you have to get some eligibility. All these ifs and buts conditions they gave. But here they said, you learned meditation, go teach the world. Then I was like, wow. So I was dissolving my ego. I was doing dhyana sadhana, my chitta got cleansed. Always getting cleansed. Deeper, subconscious, many past lives, many childhood traumas, so much of life dramas, everything is cleansing because I do meditation. I teach meditation to everybody, ego gets dissolved. I read lot of books, sharpen my intellect. I listen to lot of music, I produce lot of music, my mind is calm. Absolutely no gossips, no complaints, no negative talking and no negative listening also. Somebody will come and say, hey, you know what happened? I said, I don't want to know. Because that very tone will say some nonsense is going to come. Because any positive news, nobody will come and say, hey, you know what happened? Any positive news, do you see any excitement in people? Hey, you know what happened? India won the cricket match. Except that, nowhere else in my life I have listened to positive feelings with the positive words. Only in the cricket match. Everything else, you know what happened. You know what happened. They are ready with the garbage. And you are like, dustbin. Dalo. Gone. Then your mind wave starts. There I am meditating, I am getting thoughts. You will get thoughts because you are filling with garbage. Either you are walking garbage or walking garden. That's all. Choice is yours. Nobody is going to say anything. My mother, my sister, everybody says, there's nothing to talk with you, man. Anything we want to say, you will say, don't say. There's nothing to talk. I said, talk about meditation. They are not interested. Talk about some book. They are not interested. Talk about a person. They are very much interested. Talk about what happening in the neighbor house. Very, very interested. Talk about all the negativity, nonsense, limitations of others, imitations. Very, very interested. But I am not interested. We should refrain talking, we should refrain seeing, and all the senses should never be exposed to negativity. If you sense it, within 2-3 seconds, you should cut it off. Because our surrounding situation is not in our hand, but you should consciously cut. I don't want that. I don't want that. Sorry, don't tell. Don't want to listen. I generally don't pick phone calls. But there's one lady who I know for many, many years. She was continuously calling. I thought there may be some emergency. Because of my heart, what to do? I cannot be ruthless. So I picked the call. So she spoke something. I was telling, you know all the truth, knowledge, then why are you talking? She said, yeah, right. I know, right? Then I don't know why I am talking like this. And then, in fraction of second, she spoke something negative. I said, thank you very much, bye-bye. I cut the call. But it took almost 20 minutes for me to come out of it. It's cleansed, completely cleansed, it's gone. But that few seconds, few words, those negativity went inside my head. And I won't leave. Whenever I sense, I see to the end of it because it will carry forward otherwise. I sat, applied my knowledge, I meditated, I cleansed then and there. Then I forgiven that lady. Because I want peace of mind. I forgive everybody. Why? Because I want peace of mind. I don't expect them to change. There is a formula. I have so many formulas in life. So beautiful formulas. Expectation is equal to misery. Expectation is equal to all the problems. Suppose you want to get out of all the problems in life, simple. Drop all the expectations. Suddenly you will feel bliss. Sir, how is it possible, sir? Not possible, no? We should have expectation. Then be ready. You will have all the problems. This is a formula, proven formula. Every situation, I put it. Expectation is equal to misery. Even if you want to still have expectations on you. Because at least you have control. I have expectation on me. Like every time when I do a session, I want to do it differently. New knowledge. I want to enjoy my session. I don't know whether anybody enjoys or no. I want to enjoy my session. The same repeated matter if I say I don't enjoy. Or even if I say I will see. After so many days I am telling this concept. I will do a self-check. So expectation is equal to suffering. Write it down. Expectation is equal to suffering. Expectations, plural, is equal to sufferings. Plural. Sorry, so many sufferings in my life. Simple. Change the sentence. So many expectations. What to do? Reduce. One girl was telling, I was talking, nobody is listening. I said, Why they should listen? No, I'm talking, so you talk, everybody should listen. Why? Everybody should listen. That is your expectation, that's not reality. I spoke very nicely, but still people are not listening. According to you, you spoke nicely, Baba. They are not listening, it's okay. Sometimes the common sense has to be applied. Once I went to do a meditation session in a school. The session was over, but they said we will take to another block. So I was walking and going, me, the organizer, the principal, everybody. There was a lot of music, dance, shouts, everything was happening. I asked, so much of sounds are happening, how can I go and do meditation session? He said, there is some celebration going on. I said, okay. So where is my meditation session? When I asked, he said, we will stop the celebrations, in between you teach meditation. I said, please Baba. Students are dancing, students are singing, students are roaring. Suddenly you put me onto the stage and say, Shant ho gaya, dhyan karo, do meditation. And after that I leave, again shout. Any common sense? I said, no session, please. Let them enjoy. They are enjoying, let them enjoy. Now it's a very bad time to go and teach meditation. You may need, but they don't want. They get such a kind of annual day or function once in a year or 6 months once. They are dancing, celebrating, shouting. There we should not go. Even if we get opportunity to go and teach meditation. That's not the right time. So we must know where to apply what. That is buddhi, That buddhi, when it is sharpened, that's common sense increases. It's a public platform, what I should speak, what I should not speak, what question I should ask, what question I should not ask, what to teach to whom, what not to teach. Everything depends on your buddhi. So, mano, buddhi, chitta, ahankara. This is the 4 sections of the mind. So again I will reiterate, this is called antakarana. Antakarana, shuddhi has to happen. The manasu has to calm. So listen to a lot of music. Play a lot of music, do a lot of singing. Then what happens? The mind becomes calm. Read a lot of books. Instead of podcasts or other videos, those are okay, but still read books, physical books. Then the intellect, buddhi becomes sharp. Do a lot of dhyana sadhana. Then the chitta gets cleansed. When I'm meditating, I'm getting thoughts, so much thoughts. Why? Chitta is getting cleansed. When you dust your house, the dust comes out. Similarly, when you meditate, the dust is coming out. Next time, none of you should say, I'm getting thoughts. Say, thoughts are going away. Be happy for it. Your chitta gets cleansed. Teach people meditation. Help for all the spiritual activities. Your ahankara will come down. If you don't do dhyana sadhana and only do spiritual services, then the spiritual ego will also go up. If the spiritual ego will say, I am the God, when the ego dissolves, you say, everybody is God. The equality comes, the simplicity comes when the ego dissolves. Thank you very much, my dear friends. What a wonderful, wonderful concept. Antakarana Suddhi. Mano Buddhi Chitta Ahankara. It's our own mind. Simply I loved the concept because while I was teaching this concept, I know this concept, but today I added a new flavor to it. Previously I have spoken about this, but today what happens in each section? Mind has to calm, buddhi has to sharpen, chitta, that is sharpened, ahankara has to be dissolved. So these 4 elements I have added: cleansing, sharpening, dissolving. So now pour your questions, I will answer. Sir, I will so soon go to Shunya without thoughts, but no experience of astral traveling yet. Arunaji. The moment you go to Shunya, who said astral travel will immediately happen? The moment you go to Shunya means you are going beyond the mind. And then energy will now go to the astral body. More and more and more energy it gathers, then it gets released. Can you please share a few more words on chalice which you mentioned? Yes, Karpagamji. All your spiritual experiences, good things we learn, it will go and store in chalice. All the unnecessary nonsense we have, it is in subconscious mind. When somebody says power of subconscious mind, I laugh at it because there is no power there. Power of chalice. Santosh Kumarji, what happens to the mind after death? Manasu, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara. What happens? The manas is in the astral body. Understand? So until unless your mind dies, your astral body will not die. The buddhi is in the soul. So all the beautiful experiences, the chalice will go to the soul. And then this chitta again is in the mind. Chitta again is a weightage, unnecessary subconscious levels. It is in the causal body or it is in the astral body. Ahankara again, it's emotion. So when we die, what dies out of the 7 bodies? Which body has got death? Only the physical body. When the Ahankara dies, emotional body dissolves. All the expectations, all the thoughts, the mind dies, then the astral body dissolves. Then the soul ascends, then it will take new birth. Indications, third eye opening, Ushaji. You will see some pain, you will see some moments, you will start seeing colors, you will start getting some messages, intuitions. You will get some fragrances. Around you there was no fragrance. Suddenly from where the fragrances come? These are all the indications the third eye is open. Please tell me about Saint Germain. Saint Germain, I don't know much about him. Sagarji, I started to follow you, sir, after seeing this topic. Mano, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara in Kannada. Very nice. Thank you, Sagarji. Ganeshanji, doing meditation, Chitta will get cleansed. What if all our past good experience also clear? Past experiences is in the chalice. There is nothing to cleanse there. See, when we are cleaning the house, we will clean the dust. We will not clean the entire items, no? The word cleansing comes when you say cleaning, you mean to say that you are cleaning the dust, right? Cleaning the knowledge will not happen, right? Kundalini meditation means what? Which I did for many months. We are only focusing on third eye or Mooladhara chakra. But what happens to all other chakras? No need, sir. Thank you so much for beautiful concept. Thank you very much, Aitraji. So where to place the eyelids while meditating? Very, very interesting question, Srinath Raoji. When you see straight, when you close the eyes, the eyelid should be still straight. Don't put the eyelid here. Eyelid should never go up. If you go, then it is not a breath meditation. There is something else. How to be humble in front of people who are elders, but they force us to believe in their outdated belief system. How to be humble? Sabka suno, apna karo. I never argue with anybody, because in argument, one fellow will win. Either you or him. But ultimately the relationship or friendship will go away. So why waste arguing? If somebody is coming for knowledge, you share. If somebody is coming for a debate, arguing, you may win or you may lose. If you win, your ahankara goes up. If you lose, your happiness goes down. Ultimately, what is the use? So much of energy is wasted. So how to be, see, the real elders, if you are elderhood, take my advice, don't interfere into anybody's life. Don't interfere into anybody's life. People will love you. Support how much ever is possible. Teach and get out, people will love you. Kundalini means what? Kundalini means it's a sacred spiritual energy within us. When you do meditation, it awakens. I recently lost a family member. Can I still connect with him? Preeti ji. If they are around you, then you can connect. Either in the dreams or either through your feelings. Or if you have third eye, you can communicate with them. Abhishek ji, sir, I am doing Bhairava Nama Japa from 2 years. I have increased lust and anger. Please guide. Nama Japa has not helped you. Nama Japa has increased your lust and anger. Stop it, no. Something is not working, just stop it. Sir, how to set Sankalpa while doing meditation? If you want to accomplish a certain task, how to set a Sankalpa before meditation? Simple. I will tell you one basic science. Only before meditation, if you are setting Sankalpa, means you are not serious about that Sankalpa. 24/7, this should be already inside you. If you really want it, why you want to specifically say and meditate? It means you are not serious on what you want, or you don't have clarity on what you want. See, for me, I want to teach meditation in the next 5 years to all the Kannadigas in all the world. This I will not tell before meditation, because in each and every cell of my body is already telling that. That's how it works. That is how manifestation works. I am new. Will you explain about 7 bodies? Challamalji, it's a very big concept. Physical body, etheric body, astral body, causal body, cosmic body, supracausal body, nirvanic body. It's called spiritual anatomy. 7 bodies. What is which body? Everything I have recorded in some courses. Maybe in one day, in the Soulful Saturday, I will try to do the session. See, now people have started asking what is astral body. People who are new, they don't know. So astral body is one of the body, is inside us. Every day when we sleep, it comes out. And in meditation, consciously it has to come out. It's a very big subject, Snehalji. I will explain later. Master, by adopting a child is considered an act that adds good karma. Adopting a child, okay. Somebody abandoned a child, you are adopting a child. It's actually a support system we are giving to another child who was left by their parents, either karmic or conscious. You are definitely giving support to them, helping them to fulfill whatever they are born for. You are filling. It's actually good. But still you will get good karma, and for enjoying the good karma you will be born again. May I know about Kundalini Jagruti? Lavanya ji, I didn't expect this question from you. Sorry. Radhe Lakshmi ji, only thing I should do is meditation and be silent. Very clear about Antakarana. That's all. Not only meditation, reading books, doing spiritual services. Atmaranji, thank you for another wonderful session, Guruji. Do I need tips, do and don'ts during the upcoming Navaratri apart from regular meditation that helps us towards spiritual growth? See, Navaratris means 9 nights. The nights which has to be dedicated for Dhyana Sadhana. That's all I know. Nava Shaktis are opening. Everybody is conscious. During those 9 days, everybody's mind is into that festive mode, into that energy mode. So the energy and the vibrations are very high. When India won the World Cup, you should see, every emotion is very high. And when there is COVID, every emotion was low, fear. Similarly, one festive season, all the emotions are very high. There you should meditate, then you get that Shakti. And there is no do's and don'ts. There's only one do, that is meditation. I get back pain, leg pain and hand pain while meditating. Is it third eye opening? No. Back pain, hand pain, leg pain is karma cleansing, nadi shuddhi. When you see any pain or movement here, that is third eye opening. I saw a three-headed snake and it tried to bite me. If you sat in front of that, what is the meaning of this dream? Three-headed snakes try to bite you. It means something is scaring you. It means three-dimensional beings. That is fear. Either a negative being or the fear inside you is trying to come out. Meditate, it will go away, Vasantaji. Just ignore. Some fear is released. When you sleep, you get dreams. All unnecessary things are going out. Be happy. How to cut or cleanse ourselves immediately after hearing negative or unwanted talks? Simple. Start speaking positively. If you cannot move away from that place, change the topic. Start speaking positively. That is how we cut. If you say, hey, don't talk negatively, then their ego will get hurt. Your mother-in-law speaks something, you can't say, you're talking very negatively. That's it. The post effects will be for many years, right? So change the topic. Simple. When I meet a very intellectual or experienced people, if I keep quiet, they will start speaking something. I'll post some questions. So what is your recent learning? What is the recent book you read? Have you seen any movie recently? Is there any learnings from it? Any case study recently you underwent? You should ask right intellectual questions. Then they will take something from the buddhi and tell you. If you don't ask, they will take from manasu and they will tell you. Finally, they are speaking from where they are speaking. So 2 years ago, very wrong behavior was done by me, or unable to forgive me. What I should do in prashchitta? First of all, you have realized you have done something wrong. That's great. Hats off. Second, never do that again. That's all. Because doing that has given you pain. Not 1 day, 2 days, 2 years you are suffering. Third, don't go into guilt. Whatever you have done, that karma you have to anyway face. Guilt will add new karma. We cannot escape karma. That karma anyway you will face. So simply forget about it. Don't repeat it. There is nothing to forgive yourself. Don't repeat it. That's all. That is the real forgive. Sir, every time when I meditate, I have vibration in my third eye too. Nose. Okay. I don't know what it is. Do I need any guidance of physical senior pyramid? Nothing needed. You're getting vibrations, just observe, because it won't be for many days or months. It will go away. Your energy will keep changing. It's good experience. You don't need any guidance for this. Purnimaji, at the beginning days of meditation, I used to see gods, gurus, unknown people, dove, etc. But now, only clockwise direction rotating experience. What does it mean? So when you are observing the breath, initially your third eye was activating. That's why you are able to see all these things. Now your energy is working on the third chakra, Manipuraka chakra, clockwise direction. The astral body is rotating. It wants to come out. So now energy is working there. Allow it, Purnimaji. Rahulji, when we feel sensation in the third eye or any other chakra in the body, does it mean Kundalini energy is moving across? Or nothing to do with the Kundalini energy? Perhaps another form. See, we can name many things. Chi energy, Kundalini energy, spiritual energy, sacred energy. Finally, some energy is moving. Be happy for it. And which chakra, what time it has to work, leave it to the nature. Don't go deeper into it. Then we'll start interfering it. So what is the soul contract? How does it work? Simple. You all have joined WhatsApp. I have posted a session. You came here. In another 10 or 15 minutes session will be over. We will end it. Right? Similarly, a soul goes to a contract. Okay, I will be either born as a male or female. Okay, which family? This family. Which mother, father? This father. Siblings. Okay. What karmas? Okay, these karmas I will bring. This is lessons I will learn. You come here, you finish it. Once it is over, you go. Soul contract over. That is how soul contract. So, you can come and you need not do anything. You will just sit idle for 60 years and die. There are certain people who will not do anything. They will just time pass and die. It means they are not doing anything because they are of their free will. First, we should connect with our breath, connect with our soul. Then we will know why we are born. Then you will do that, you will finish it. Otherwise, you will come back again. When I close my eyes, I get headaches, or what does it mean? When you close your eyes, you are getting headache. Means either your eyes you are focusing here. When you close your eyes, see where your eyelids are, or your eyes, you should not go up. Second, when the cleansing is happening or third eye is activating, you may also get headache. Dikshit, before meditation, we felt that the mind was the enemy. We felt like I should have remained as a child. But after meditation, we got to know that the mind is a super tool, extra perk. My mind is my best friend now, It listens to me. When I say shut, it will shut down. When I say think, it will think. Otherwise, keep quiet. My mind is my best friend. Kundalini Jagruti, there is nothing called Kundalini Jagruti. Cleansing past karma is by seva, it is by sadhana or by facing. Don't get into this Kundalini, madam. Hi sir, how to overcome guilt feelings. That guilt feeling means you have done something where either your body, emotions, see somebody does murder and they are happy. They are not guilty. Somebody teases somebody, body shaming, they are still happy. In my entire childhood, there are 100 people who did body shaming on me. They have fun. They enjoy it. But I absolutely avoided those people now. So what happens when we do something and one of our senses says, I should have not done this. It's not accepting. Then the guilt feeling comes. That is past. Forget it. That's what I said. Forget the past. Move on. Don't repeat it. But every guilt is a fresh blunder. Remember this. Sir, what is your best situation learning in your life till now? Best situational learning in my life till now, I'll tell you. One experience, two experiences I will share. The best learnings of my life. I got married. I told my wife also told me, let us do lot of spiritual works, and after a few years we will give birth to baby, no urgency. Because immediately if the baby comes, our thirst of teaching meditation to the world may not get fulfilled. So we both agreed. 5 years we waited. Then finally we thought, okay, let's have baby. And she became pregnant, and the great Adi Shakti was in her womb. So much of energy, so much. Even small birds started coming around our house. So much of experiences we got. Suddenly 7th month the water broke. Baby was born premature. Went into the NICU. 3 weeks passed away. What happened there? Nobody suffered there because I was communicating that soul decided to leave. I said, what kind of soul you are? You will simply decide and leave. But here, for how many people, how much of discussion, debate, emotion I have to go through? They don't care. Soul doesn't care. You don't like the clothes, you change. Simply, the soul only looks like that. It can't understand all these things. So that experience taught me the soul will really never care. If you are not aligned to the purpose, if the body is gone, the soul will simply leave. It won't care how many loans you have, how many wife you have, how many girlfriends you have. Nothing. It won't care anything. You want to leave and go away. That's it. And second, the best situational learning experience I had once in my life, I resigned my job. And I was okay with that. I got into another small job which is lesser than half of my salary, but I want to do some spiritual service. So they asked me to come to a place. Okay, half of the house, everything I have put it into boxes. My baby was just born 2 months. Okay, I called that lorry fellow, the for transporting all my items in the house. He was standing near somewhere near my house, maybe 500 meters away. My wife, my mother-in-law, baby, just 1 month or 2 months, and half of the house was already packed. At that point, I suddenly got intuition to call to my guru. I called and said, I am shifting now. He said, okay. Then he said, don't shift, drop all the plans. It was the biggest shock because I told the house owner that I am vacating the house. I went to the Indian gas connections. He has cut the connections. That shifting also happened. The one lorry has come to take all the goods. That was a beautiful situation for me now. After a few moments, my wife accepted. Okay, fine. Then I don't know. I called that lorry fellow and said sorry. He scolded me and then he left. Then I went to the Indian connection. I went to the head office. She said, how can they simply remove the offer? I said, this is what happened. Again, that is resolved. When I went to the house owner, he said, no, not possible. You have to vacate. I have already taken advance from someone. You have to vacate. But at that moment, his wife came from somewhere and said, yesterday night, Ayyappa's Guruji came in my dream and said, Ayyappa will stay in this house. That's all. And she left. I said, listen to your wife. I came back. Help will come somewhere. From somewhere the help will always come. So I was literally on road. What to do? But the nature supported me. Best situational experience we get many times. There were days where I went to the ATM, put my card to check. Because my father, mother is rich. I am not rich. I came here with my own money, my own hard work, my own job, my own loans. With all my own struggles, I have come up in my life. My father is rich. That richness is there with them, not with me. Because they have educated me. That's enough for me. I was not expecting anything from them until date. Thank you for asking this, Sagarji. And recently also there's many experiences, life experiences. I'll share one by one. Sir, we are non-vegetarian. Is it fine to meditate even after cooking or eating non-veg? Stop non-vegetarian eating, cooking for 41 days. Do meditation. Then decide. Priyanka ji, how to do dana, where and to whom? Since I have heard we can't give to all the poor people since we don't know how they use money. Exactly, Priyanka ji. So, what I do generally is, if there is any event happening, and I will see whether there is a spiritual event, not some religious event, spiritual meditation event. So there, in the meditational event, there is annadana. So what I do, I buy rice bags and send. See, even if that rice bags also they misuse, I can't help. Then I have to go and cook rice and serve. Right? At least that trust we should have. If we have any trust issues, then send the rice bags directly. You pay to some mandi and book a auto, send some 20 bags or 30 bags. So at least you know the rice has gone to the right place and it will help them. Or if you know a person who is very honest, give to them. So any spiritual event that is happening, there annadana I will support. Sometimes I get message to support some events, I will support. So there is another event coming now in Mysore during this Dashara. One event is going to come. Mr. Channa Baswa has called me. I said, I will definitely support for Annadana. I told, come to the Zoom, you do announcement. Raise some funding for your Annadana activities. We have to help. Namaste sir, while doing meditation, I feel a lot of pressure at the middle of the forehead. Continue Anapanasati meditation. Nothing. The third eye activation. That's it. Abhishek ji, sir, I feel very calm when I am doing Nama Japa. After that, while doing daily work, I have increased lust and anger. Abhishek ji, do meditation. All the 7 chakras will balance. Whatever this lust and anger will naturally vanish. What is mukti, Purnima ji? Mukti means freedom. Freedom from what? Freedom from what? Karma. Vasuki ji, many teachings suggest that most marriages are rooted in karmic connections. If a person chooses to step away from the relationship, does it mean it merely avoiding karma, or it will be remain unresolved to be carried forward into karmic journey? This is a very, very common question everybody asks, Vasuki ji. So when people come to my counselings, I generally see whether still that karma is still pending or that karma is over. Because I have seen many people coming to my Guruji when I was in the beginning stages. For few people he says, whatever it is, be in the family you face. For few people he said, leave that fellow. I used to wonder why two different answers to two different people. Because then I saw he looks into your karmic balance and say, now I got that capability to see. So you should see whether there is karma balance pending or no. Then you can guide others. What is the difference between meditation and Gudakesha meditation? Is it more beneficial? Gudakesha means not meditation. Gudakesha is a concept coming from where? Arjuna. Arjuna got a vara. And who was Arjuna? He was a Lakshmana in Dwapara Yuga. While going for this Vanavasa, he asked Nidra Devata, I have to take care of my brother. If I sleep, I cannot take care. So give me a blessing that I should not sleep during the entire Vanavasa. Then Nidra Devata said, it is against the nature. Then he said, there will be some solution you give. Then Nidra Devata said, check with your wife, can she sleep? Instead of you, can she sleep? So Lakshmana went to the wife and asked, wife said, anyway you are not there, you are not allowing me to come to the forest. No other work, let me sleep. Your sleep also, I will sleep. So all these years he was in the forest, he did not sleep. He was a Gudakesha. Then he was born as Arjuna in Mahabharata. There again he did not sleep. Gudakesha. And again he was born. In the recently there's a movie came. The Telugu movie. He was a Shiva Bhakta. Bhakta Kannappa. And Kannappa is again Arjuna. Again is a Gudakesha. So Gudakesha means a person who has earned control over his senses. Okay? That's all. The word Gudakesha, I have given an example, the real meaning of 3 lifetimes of Arjuna. Meditation will give you benefit. Other things I don't know. I'm sorry. Cannot comment on anybody's works. Okay, thank you. Somebody has posted the spiritual anatomy. Thank you so much for such amazing sessions. Humanity is blessed to have a master like you. Thank you very much, Danny ji. Thank you everything. You are making us better every day. Thank you ji. Manjula ji, where did soul locate in Manipura chakra and causal body? Soul locates in his seat. Where I am sitting? In my seat. Where you are sitting? In your seat. So where is the seat in the body? Which is the part in the body which is called seat of the soul? Third eye. So earlier I used to get white color in my third eye, but now I get purple color. What does it mean? White, it means purification. Purple means that is the original color. Violet, indigo, the mixture. It means that purity stage you have crossed and now it started getting experiences. That's the meaning, Karpaganji. So, Uma Deviji, some people do so much of bad and don't live in ethics, and they will be getting all good things at present. Why is like this, sir? Why good has to suffer? Uma Deviji, if you see only, you have suddenly opened one page of a book and you are reading only one page and you are judging about the entire book. They have done so much of wrong, they are not living ethically, account is noted. But whatever they are right now undergoing is old account. That is how karma works. When COVID came, many people said, all non-vegetarian people are going to die. I said, what nonsense you are talking? When COVID came, all evil people will die. No. When COVID comes, who doesn't have immunity will die. That's all. Karma works differently. No? The karma, the concept of karma, if you want to understand, there are 52 sessions I gave, 52 hours of knowledge and 52 maybe around 20 hours of Q&A. You go through the sessions and you will get full clarity. I have to leave, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Chinmayaji. Maybe she left. Namaste, sir. I asked about Kundalini because someone is conducting courses for that. But I knew it has to occur naturally but not ourselves. So I want to have clarity. No need to appraise anything. Unnecessarily, you are going to... okay, now I got it, Ji. No, not needed, Lavanya Ji. Smita Ji, sir, today I went to many places and met Narasimha in Patal Lok and went to Satyalok. And last week I am facing problems to breath. Today continue some process was going in my heart. Very nice. Love the today topic. Thank you from Ushaji Sagar. After getting energy in etheric body, how much time it requires to heal the physical body? What are the factors which matters for healing? When anything happens through the mind, psychosomatic, meditation will immediately cleanse it. But anything karmically you are undergoing, it will take some time. You have to face and then cleanse. Whether you have energy in the etheric body or no, for the healing it will be used. If it is karma, takes time. If it is through the mind, immediate. I want to start meditation. Where to begin? Thank you for your time. Where to begin? Just begin with your breath. Start joining any of our sessions. Great discussion. Thank you. Thank you for so much of inspiration. Thank you. Your soulful session done the Antakarani Sutta. Thank you, Shashikala ji. Wonderful. Kesang ji, what is the difference between Merkaba and pyramid and their uses? See, in the world, the Giza pyramid is there. Every year I take people to Giza pyramid. In the November I am going again. This is my 4th trip. This is a natural angle pyramid, which is inner angle is 51 degrees pyramid. There are hundreds of books I read about it, the natural angle pyramid. But there is no one natural Merkaba pyramid I have not seen naturally anywhere in this earth. There is one dimension, there is Merkaba pyramids. But what is generally a Merkaba pyramid is, there are 2 pyramids intertwined, male and female. A pyramid is generally called a male energy. Earth is already a female. So for this female, you build a pyramid, 1 female, 1 male. No problem. But if you bring another female, you know what problem. 2 female, 1 male, you know what is the problem. That is the problem with Merkaba. So how to identify that our third eye opened or activated? You will start seeing colors, you will start seeing some sensation, your intuition power increases. Suddenly you did not understand what is life. Suddenly you started realizing what is life. The books which you read, you are not able to understand. Now you are able to understand. These are the indications. Why do we get sleep in half meditation? Because you are so tired and the karma is so strong. You need that deep yoga nidra for the cleansing. That's why we get. Bhagavad Gita Gudakesha is mentioned. Yeah, he was a Gudakesha for a purpose. Arjuna or Lakshmana became a Gudakesha for a purpose. It is obviously mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, no doubt about it. How to get freedom from karma, make the karma balance 0. Gnanagni tatta karmanam. Your knowledge has to keep on increasing, then it will vanish all the sanchita karma, not the prarabdha karma. Your situational learning really helps me when I start to following from 2 years. Thank you, Sagarji. Thank you. Per day, how many hours we have to sleep after doing meditation? Sometimes we are doing overnight meditation, okay for our body. Sleeping 2 to 3 hours, subjective. For some people, 2-3 hours is enough. Some people, 24 hours also sleep not enough. How much your body need? Only you can answer. There is no fixed formulas for it. How much food is good for body? Can you say? Ask 10 people. 10 people will give 10 different answers. We must know our limitations, body limitations. Go according to it. Meditation in Brahma Muhurta. Arey Baba, 24/7, any time you meditate. No problem. Brahma Muhurta is not something special. Only thing is your mind waves will be little lower. You will go into meditation quickly. After 5 minutes you are not able to meditate, Sandhya ji. Increase slowly with practice, you will get. And anybody wish to come join the Egypt Giza pyramid trip, come, let us have a good time there. Let us go in the private time inside that Giza pyramid king's chamber. We'll get 2 hours of time to meditate. So my goal is to take all the sadhakas there every year or twice, make them meditate there. So that's why this time I have just kept it 4 days. We'll go there, we will see the culture, we will be in the Nile River, we will be going to the new museum this time, and then I'll take people to that Giza King's Chamber, meditate, and then with all that spiritual experience, karmic washing, so much of knowledge and energy will come back. Thank you very much. Your lifetime ambition, go to Egypt. Thank you, Lavanya ji. Yeah, we are going this time. Very, very happy you and your husband are coming. So, some time ago you said regret will add karma. Can you explain? Regret will not add karma. Gossips, no. Guilt, I said. Again, and feeling guilty, no. It means you are putting a lot of pressure in your mind. I am coming to Egypt. Thank you, Srinath ji. Thank you very much, my dear friends. It's been 8:40 now. Thank you very much. We'll wind up the session here. It's been a wonderful session. I've shared all the new knowledge, new topics, wonderful questions, by the way. The more questions you post, you can dig my experiences and knowledge to the best. All the best. Do wonderful sadhana. And today's concept, Mano Buddhi, Chitta, Hankara, it's so beautiful. Calm the mind, sharpen the intellect, cleanse the chitta, dissolve the ahankara. These are the 4 ideal things we have learned today. Thank you very much. Signing off, International Meditation Coach Dr. Ayyappa Pindi. Thank you for joining the Soulful Saturday session. We'll again connect next week. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.